Yo, 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 what is going on? What is happening? How y'all doing? We are live right now. Yes, we are. Happy Sunday. What's going on, y'all? What y'all up to? Ready for a little hangout sesh? Ready for some WWE 2k26? Just chilling? Nice. I did see that they're adding a little birthday bash for Triple H. Gonna be able to get another super pack, unfortunately boring as hell. We're gonna get a little SummerSlam action with Nikki Bella live event reward. That's gonna be coming in 18 hours and 27 minutes. So tomorrow we got 2 more live events to enjoy. As far as our current grind goes, I still got to do this Bubba Ray Emerald, so let's get to it. Almost done with the pass. Nice. The last one you're at level 3. Oh, so you didn't really play the last one. You a little sleepy foolio. Speaking of the pass, I gotta enable the boost. Let's enable one of the boosts right now. And get to it. You're almost to your 23. Nice. What up, Billy O? So we gotta rock an emerald here. Let's see who we use. Who are we gonna use to start off the stream? Adam Pearce. Let's do it. What up, Devin? What's happening? I see you, Alex. Omar, you finishing getting... wait, RVD. You got RVD? You cashed in all your faction points? No King Booker? They made him that difficult, huh?
And we start with Adam Pearce. Well, looks like Pearce has hung up his suit and put his trunks on again. I know it's been a while since he's been in action, but I wouldn't doubt the Raw GM for a second.
3 weeks into your surgery? Good luck on your surgery, my friend. Good luck on your surgery. Hope all turns out well for you. Amethyst and Ruby? Man, that Jey Uso is definitely someone I don't want to get or care to get. Yeah, Devin, we just talked about that right now. Just a second ago, we went over the new live events we got coming tomorrow. It's going to be good, man. SummerSlam is next Saturday. We're going to be live streaming for SummerSlam weekend. Next season, you're doing LWF. I don't think there's going to be a next season, if I'm honest with you, man. I got to be honest with you. I think we're having our final episode this coming weekend. That's about it. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Who dey? Who dey? I'll tell you who dey. Adam Pearce is. Just started the pass today. Nothing wrong with that. It just came out on Wednesday. Got plenty of time. The new season doesn't drop till September. The next DLC drops in August. So you got plenty of time to have some fun with this pass. There's no need to rush. Yeah, they do some of these live events very challenging. And, you know, the rewards, it all depends on what you pull in the pack. Sometimes it's a hit or miss. But I'll tell you what, I'll take my chances considering that World Tour gives you those elite figures that I don't really care about. Why is that the last episode next week? Well, because we don't have enough members and people that are actively playing WWE 2K Online that actually care about being inside LWF anymore. And it's okay. The packs have been doing you dirty every time? What? What happened? You haven't gotten any personas? What happened, Zumar? They're suckering you some cheese. Has Dan recovered? Man, we haven't seen Dan in 24 hours. You packed Kevin Owens' Mutiny and created Scrubs, unfortunately. Well, the Mutiny is not bad. It's not the card we want, but it's not that bad. What up, Edward? We were talking about you yesterday, man. Listen, we're going to be doing that burger review for you real soon. I was talking to Lady Lex, a.k.a. my wife, a.k.a. Erica. And we're going to get that burger video for you on the other channel real soon. I haven't forgotten, okay? Don't worry. I'm not going to rip you off. I know you donated your hard-earned money and you want to see us review a decent burger. I just want to make sure that it's a good one and a fun one for us to record since I haven't done one in a long time. Edward donated for me to do a burger review. Sunday stream 2. We got the Sunday stream locked in, man. It's a new season. We got some new rewards on deck. You know what I mean? Oh, you got Diamond Gunther? That's a good card. I haven't tried the new Whopper now. Can't believe Dan got rage baited so hard. He sure did. And, you know, it sucks because we were just messing around. Like, I was having a good time with it. I wasn't taking him too serious. I wasn't getting bothered by it. They gave it NXT talent, a mass monster gimmick. He attacked Psycho Clown on AAA. Oh, wow. Yeah, Ryan Gosling is playing Ghost Rider. That's going to be good. Diamond Gunther. Adam Pearce getting back in the ring just like Nick Aldis, picking up the victory here during our Sunday episode. Mike Santana, hope he keeps his theme song. Me too. Mike Santana being in NXT actually makes me want to watch NXT again. I got my ticket to see Spider-Man, man. We're going to watch it Thursday, 3D, Prime. It'll be big time. We're ready. That's the last movie on my AMC Movie Pass. My Movie Pass expired this past week, and before my pass expired, I made sure I had that reservation. Which is funny because I thought that after... My whole plan is, usually when I get those passes, like for Regal, I put that I'm going to cancel it, and they don't bill me the last day. So what I do is that right before my pass expires, I make a bunch of reservations for the movies that I want to watch in the coming month so I don't miss the pass. Well, AMC is different than Regal. I was only able to do Spider-Man because I reserved Spider-Man weeks ago before I even canceled the pass. As soon as I canceled the pass, even though I still had it for one more week, it didn't let me make any more reservations beyond that time period. So Spider-Man is officially the very last movie I have reserved for the foreseeable future. Now, it doesn't mean I'm not going to get the pass anymore. It just means that I don't have the AMC pass. And I probably won't get another pass till I do the Regal one. Maybe in September, because to be honest with you, in August, there's only like 2 movies that I really want to watch, or 3 movies, I think. I don't want to spend $30 in August to watch only 3 movies, which is not a bad deal, but I like having the pass when there's a lot of movies to go back to back to back, so I could feel like I'm really enjoying the experience and getting my money's worth, not just paying for it and having it sit there. Whenever we're just going to have it sit there, we just cancel it, which is what we're doing with AMC right now. Nah, I'm not getting the Doomsday ticket. I'm going to get the ticket when the movie's about to come out. There's no reason for me to pay for that ticket right now. But I'm definitely excited for Doomsday, no doubt about it. They're bringing everybody for Doomsday. I missed out on any good because I sold my whole PlayStation collection. What? You no longer got the PS5? I only reserved Spider-Man because, like I said, my pass was getting ready to expire. What's going on, Kevin? We back in the cut, Gato. We back, man. We back on the grind. You know, it's that time. It's Sunday night. We bring in the fight. About to have a little game sesh before dinner. Can't wait to see Elena. I got a little crush on her. Oh yeah. Did you like Thunderbolts? Because that was a good movie. I thought Thunderbolts was fantastic. You own something PlayStation anymore? Wait, what? Edward, I'm a little confused, my friend. You're actually gonna eat at a reasonable time? Oh, I eat at a reasonable time every day. I eat around dinner. My main course. I usually have it between 6:30 and 8 o'clock. What up, Marco Mania? What's going on, bro? The other day I was talking to you and you left the stream, sellout. OG X-Men? I know, bro, but they better not do them bad. They better not do them bad, because if they kill them off just for the sake of killing them off, I'm going to be pissed. How many times are we going to have to see Patrick Stewart die in an X-Men movie? We saw him die in Logan. We saw him die in X-Men Last Stand. And we saw him die again in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Sorry, man. I own nothing PlayStation anymore. What? So you got rid of your retro games too? You'll probably get all in, but not this one. Definitely not this one. Redemption, I think it's called. Completing World Tour before it's too late. Yeah, World Tour is... I gotta get on to it. Summer of Scandal was a great show. Never played that. I mean, never seen that. So now, before the pass expired, I actually built an actual dedicated area in our house for our movie theater. I'm going to show you guys. Oh, I don't have the picture here. So I got this projector during Amazon Prime Day deals. It's a TCL C1. And it's 1080p, but it has HDR, and it does do... it is compatible with 4K content. It just downscales it to 1080p. So this past, I think Thursday it was, or was it Friday? Thursday maybe. I ended up putting up on the wall a 120-inch projector screen. Even though it doesn't fill out the whole screen, it does like maybe 110, 112. What up, Lita Rooney? You're all caught up on the weekly towers. That's my next endeavor in my faction. I'm just trying to make sure I don't forget about these birthday bashes, because I think I missed a couple of them. Like, I usually try to do the birthday bashes. Even if I'm not streaming, I'll do a couple of matches here and there, but... Am I getting Wolverine? Day one, my boy. Day one. And just so you guys know, for those of you that don't know, or for those of you that forget, my birthday is in September. Wolverine comes out 4 days before my birthday. Wolverine comes out, I believe, September 15th. My birthday, September 19th. So I'll be celebrating my birthday playing some Wolverine early. We'll be live streaming that for sure, 1000%. I'm ready, man. I was hoping they were going to do a collector's edition, because that's what I would have gotten for my birthday, but... You didn't have Discord open. You didn't get notified. It's all good, man. Happy birthday, Lex. Not yet, man. Chill. I still got 2 months before my birthday. What up, Jason? Your birthday September 12th? Nice. 1 week before mine. That's what's up. Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday? Wait, what's next Tuesday? Oh. Wait. Oh, your birthday. I was like, wait, what? I hope SummerSlam is good next month. Well, it's next weekend. You've been unsubscribing to PlayStation content channels, but I keep yours, Kenny's, and Brian's just because I consider the three of you best friends for life. Hey, listen. Listen, hold on. Let's pause this right here. Shout out to you for watching all three of us, and shout out to just Brandon and Kenny Baum. Those are my guys. I don't discriminate consoles, my friend. I got my Xbox controller right here. I got my dusty Nintendo Switch 2 controller right here. And yes, I got my PS3 controller right here. Okay? But I also have my Xbox 360 controller right here. I also have my Nintendo Wii controller right here. Okay? We are fans of gaming. I don't just game on one platform. I got my PC right here, which I game on there as well. I have some other retro console. Look at my I got my PS3 still. I got my Xbox right next to it. You know, Erica still has her PS3. I mean, her Nintendo Switch 2 right here. This is Erica's Switch 2, by the way. It's super cute with a little Hello Kitty in the background. This is Erica's Switch. So I still have my video game stuff scattered around here, okay? At the end of the day, PlayStation could take away digital. PlayStation could mess up whatever they mess up in the future. I'm still going to enjoy what I have and what I've enjoyed growing up with. And I'm just a fan of gaming, and I'm just a fan of movies. I don't care about one brand, one company. I'm never going to just follow one company. Now, do I have my preferences? Yes. I would love to know that in a future, we still have Xbox kicking and screaming with games and a bunch of stuff that, you know, they're working on. I don't want Xbox to go away anytime soon. I think console wars are healthy if it makes better content, but it's stupid when it gets toxic and nasty amongst fans. So when it comes to PlayStation, I'm still going to be playing my PlayStation. I'm still looking forward to seeing what the PS6 has in store for us. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of people out there that are PC gamers. PCs don't even come with disk drives anymore. We haven't had disk drives on computers for years. It's been all digital for a long time, and they actually put, sometimes when you buy certain like Windows and things like that, they'll give it to you on a USB drive. They don't even give it to you on a disk drive anymore because it's not really compatible in most households anymore. So this, as much as I love physical media, look at all my physical media stuff. I'm going to have this pile here for like the next week or two before I finish that last shelf. This is the last shelf I got to finish before I'm done setting up the movies so I could talk to you guys about all the movies that we have. But despite loving my physical media, I understand that physical media has been a dinosaur in the industry for the last decade, maybe. Digital has taken over, and more people than you can imagine buy digitally. It is what it is. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't care for it. But I'm a gamer. I enjoy gaming. I like it. So if this is where it's headed, then I'm going to play it till I'm done playing it. Like, if I get bored or I don't like what they're doing in terms of the games that are being released, then that's a problem. But between now and then is a long time, bro. The next PlayStation is not coming out till like 2028. We don't even know what is going to happen. We don't know anything yet. So PS6 is going to be just another computer type where there's no disk drive involved. And listen, I bought the PS5 Pro and I put a disk drive. My PS5 Pro has a disk drive. My regular fat PlayStation 5 is the one with the disk drive. Like, I have my consoles with disk drives because I have all these movies that I watch, and I have games back here on the PlayStation and Xbox platforms that I play. So it is what it is. Oh, Mason. Here goes Mason with the same questions. What's going on, Mason? They call some of us console and PC marks. No need for any of that. I didn't buy the what? ME Legendary Edition. Are you talking about Master Chief? If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't theft. I mean, listen, you do what you got to do to play the games you want to play. I don't have any older consoles anymore, but I have the PS5 with the disc drive, the Series S, not the X, unfortunately. Hey, at least you got the Series S. The Series S is a good console. You got the Switch 2 on the OLED. That's what's up. Nostalgia is a drug for sure. We all inclusive? No, for sure, bro. Like, I have my preferences and which controller I like to play with most, which console I enjoy playing my third-party games on. But when it comes to gaming, gaming is just gaming, bro. I'm gonna play my games. And I like a wide variety of genre because yeah, I enjoy it. Who eats pizza every day? I mean, I would love to eat pizza every day, but you just can't. Is there any way to pirate PS5 games? Not yet. It's an alien demon technology anyways. Aliens crash landed 30 years ago. Sega Genesis. I like the Sega Genesis. So yeah, man. People online complaining about it becoming digital only. Guys, there hasn't even been that many physical media sales for games. Look up the numbers. The numbers don't lie. A lot of people are just talking about it because it's clickbaiting and rage baiting. There's some people that have some games, and I don't think that physical media should go anywhere. I wish that physical media stuck around, but there's just not enough people buying it. You got to hit Mason with, that seems like, oh yeah, you're right. You know that Mason comes in here always asking, oh, do you play Resident Evil games? Do you listen to Evanescence? Did you eat pizza today? I'm considering the Amazon streaming controller. Oh, the Luna one. I haven't tried that one. You got the PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, DS. Nice. Oh, and are we still cool? That's definitely the question that he's always asking. Marco Mania, what's going on, man? What movies did you pick up on Wednesday? I know you told me you were going to that store to pick something up. What happened? You didn't post it on Discord. What up, Spencer? On Tuesday, I get my Stranger Things box set. So on Tuesday, we'll be doing a unboxing. We're doing an unboxing for Stranger Things. Oh, you didn't go to the store? All right, all right. Well, next time then. Sunday afternoon, yes, sir. Yeah, I like special editions too. Thank you for being a member for 20 months, Spencer. I appreciate you always tuning in and supporting, man. Who was your favorite Stranger Things character? Yours was Steve. Oh, Steve is the guy from the ice cream shop with the mullet. To be honest with you, that's a good question. I don't even know who I like. I do like Steve. Steve is cool. No, just gamers need more rights to their purchases. I mean, yes. I think that we deserve to be able to download, own these games, and play them however we want versus them being on a server and tied to a server. But unfortunately, most of these newer games are all tied to the internet. Yeah, I do like Hopper as well. The disc replays next to GameStop? Nice, man. That's what's up. I haven't gone to the thrift store in a while. I should do some thrift store videos for you guys and show you guys some of the great movies that I picked up. When we went to Orlando in June, we went to this thrift store that had 4K Blu-rays, and we bought 4K Blu-rays for $2 each. We bought like 3 or 4 movies in 4K. It was pretty cool. But yeah, physical media is dead, bro. Target doesn't have any movies anymore. Best Buy doesn't have any movies. Walmart's movie section sucks ass now. Like, hope to find 4Ks there. Remember to like the video. Yeah, man. Liking up the stream helps a lot, guys. Don't forget. Don't forget. Yeah, I get my DVDs for about $1 each. I get my Blu-rays for about $2 to $3 each. And the 4Ks, I get them rarely for like about $3 as well. That's at the thrift store. When I buy it used, it just depends what movie. All good things come to an end. Exactly, bro. And you look, I'm making the best of it. I game share my digital games with my friend. Best Buy is boring now. I remember going to Best Buy and just having fun, just looking through the movies, looking through the games, looking through the electronics. Now it's kind of bare bones. Your family has at least 2,000 DVDs? That's a lot. I don't know how much I have. I gotta write them down, all of them. I haven't done that yet. The reason why I'm going through this overhaul with the movies here, the whole restructuring that I'm doing, is because I want to write them down and I have them separated by genre. So we did the DVDs and we did the Blu-rays. These are the remaining few Blu-rays that are left. And they're all like, I'll show you, like we got like Inside Out right here. We got the Minions Rise of Gru. We got Happy Feet, one of my favorite movies here. Happy Feet 2. How to Train Your Dragon. That's our animated section. And then we got Romeo and Juliet. So these Blu-rays that are still out here, there are all our animated movies that we got to put away. All things coming down to an end. You'll own nothing and be happy. You'll rent everything. I mean, listen, bro. Pirating isn't going anywhere either. Just so you know. If there's a will, there's a way. I'd buy physical copies, but they don't offer special editions of games like 2K would do. Yeah, 2K hasn't done that in a while. What up, DJ? I was putting my movies up in my apartment. Nice, man. You know, I love coming in here and being in this little corner and seeing these movies, pulling them out of the shelves. It's been a hassle, though, to be honest with you. We have so many movies now that it's been a hassle to organize and reorganize. That's why it's been a process. I've had some time to be able to consider how to go about it, but it's taken time to really put it into motion because of how we have so many little Funko Pops and collectibles, and we got to clean everything, take it out to remove the dust, and then put it back in a certain order. And then we bought 2 bins, like two plastic bins, and we put one filled up with DVDs and the other one filled up with Blu-rays that we don't want to have on the shelf, but we want to keep in our collection. It's basically like random movies that we don't care that much about. And those, you know, most of the movies that I've been purchasing have been really, really cheap because my main priority, to be honest with you, my main priority is 4K. Like, I try to have all the movies that I really, really love in 4K, and then the ones that I don't really care to have in 4K are on Blu-ray, and then the ones that I really don't care to have on Blu-ray 4K, I'll have it on DVD. There's a couple of DVDs I wish to have on Blu-ray or 4K, but I just haven't been able to get it, or they're overpriced. Season Pass sucks? Sorry you feel that way, Kenneth. That's a shame, man, that you haven't been able to enjoy it. Are you now scared that you could end up in jail for pirating content? Listen, man. That's a gray area in society. Because if you know how to pirate and get away with it, whatever. Like, do I condone it and do I encourage people to do it? At least not on here on social media. There's no need for me to do that. If you do that, that's on you. You know the risk you're taking. You could get fined. You could get in trouble. You could lose your internet service. Like, they've gotten more strict with it through the years. But like I said, if there's a will, there's a way. That's up to you. That's a decision. That's a you decision. You got to make up your mind. Not you specifically, Gato, but I'm saying whoever wants to pirate the stuff. The game feels like a chore. I'm stuck at season 3 still. Damn, man. I haven't watched a movie in years. I don't like predictive programming, and they got rid of DVDs. I feel you. I feel you. I mean, listen, you could. There's ways to get through the VPN, and there's ways that they could hurt you. Like, if you get in trouble for pirating, and like they send like a cease and desist, or your internet service provider catches you with that shit, they could terminate your service. So just because it hasn't happened doesn't mean they can't do it. They very well can get you in trouble. Now, have you really heard of people going to jail for it? Not necessarily, not really. Yeah, I used to pirate a lot back in the day, too. Like, I had my phases where I pirated games. I had my phases where I pirated movies. But I never stopped buying and collecting, though. I've always collected and purchased movies. Even when I've pirated stuff, like, I've pirated stuff just because I'm, like, desperate to watch it, or I want to have it digital before I buy it, or I want to see if it's good before I buy it. Crazy how a guy in a theater hit a lady with a pizza pan for laughing? What? That really happened? You have a 5 terabyte hard drive? Nice. I think mine is like 2 or 3 terabytes. I have almost every AEW pay-per-view on my hard drive. Almost. I'm missing like a couple of years worth. Used to do that with Burn Notice and SVU. That's funny. What up, Brian? How do you do today, good or bad? Listen, man, if I'm live streaming, we're here making videos and all that. I'm good, man. I'm good. All right, so I think I've done now officially all the challenges that I wanted to get done. I only had a couple left that I wanted to get to. Oh, I did want to do this one, but see, I don't want to do the Gauntlet Eliminator, but I really want to get into this one. Yeah, it's real. She was laughing at a funny scene. That's even crazier. Because Lex has a receding hairline, so he tries to cover it, Jaden. What? Lex, why you always wear a hat on stream? Because of my headphones. It's not because of a receding hairline. I don't have a hairline. I shave my head. Tell me why I was just trying to play Royal Rumble with Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy kept running out the ring? Really? You can have more packs open from World Tour? Yeah, I know. There's a lot of stuff in World Tour, but I don't know if I want to go through that. Are you going to do Persona Live events before they expire next weekend? Not all of them. Nah, I've said this before. I have no shame in being bald. I don't care about plugging my hair or doing any of those hair transplants, or I don't have low self-esteem because I lost my hair. I don't give a shit about that, man. I shave my head about every week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. Sometimes I let it grow out a little bit, then I'll shave it, but I don't wear hats every day in real life. I just do it on stream for the comfort of my headset. When I wear the headset straight up on my head, it presses on my skin and it's annoying. When I'm on here for extensive hours, I like wearing hats. My bad, I just didn't know how else to say it, but you didn't say anything that was truthful. So you just made up a lie. That gauntlet match for China card, not bad. No, it's a good one. It's a good one. So next week, well, this coming week actually, we're doing a massive pack opening. My bad, Lex, for what? Why are you guys acting like, hold on, pause. Why are you guys acting like I'm ashamed of being bald? I'm bald, so what? That doesn't bother me, guys. I have my headset back here. I put on my hat to cover right here. It's comfortable. It's wrestling related. It's a good fashion statement. It fits the build. I like it. I enjoy it. It comes together real nice. But it's not because I'm ashamed of showing that I'm bald. I literally shaved my head. I don't care. Like, I had to deal with that emotional pull like in my mid 20s, but I knew I was going to be bald. My grandfather was bald, my dad, my brother, my uncle. Like, I knew I was going to be bald eventually. I just didn't know at what point in time. I enjoyed my long hair for a very long time. I had a lot of years with a lot of hair past my shoulders and everything. I used to always have my hair long. So you're dealing with it too. You got to deal with it, man, because the reality of it is that this is who you are. This is who you were. This is what you were born with. And there's technology and there's things that you can do now, like certain wigs and hair plugs. And, there's medicine that you could basically utilize to your advantage to get that done. But that to me is for people who have issues dealing with it, with the self-esteem that comes with being bald or losing your hair. Like, there's a real sense of how do I put it? Like yeah, self-confidence. You just lose the confidence. It may you may look older than you are. You may look bad. Like, it just depends on who and how they approach it. For me, I always approached it head on. As soon as I started losing my hair, I started shaving. That's it. They just mad because they can't rock the look. I have gray hair starting. I have gray hairs too. I do have some gray hairs. What up, True Warrior? How's it going? It did just go to my chin though. I never had this much facial hair. What up, Kev? When I started losing my hair up top, I started getting a lot of facial hair. I never had this much facial hair ever. I had a decent mustache, but not like this either. You can use a wig and glue it. Nah, I think all of that, like, it suits people that have the desire to be suited with those things. That's what it's there for. That's why it exists. If I could choose how I'd rather be, I'd rather have my long hair. Yeah, I'd rather have my long hair, but that is not natural, right? It doesn't run in my DNA and my genes. It's not natural. And I enjoy being natural. I enjoy not putting myself through that procedure where not only is it painful, but you have to take care of it a certain way. It's a chore, and it's a way to be, happy with your look and self-esteem. I'm happy with my hat. I'm happy with my headset. I'm happy with my body. I'm like, well, my body, I would like to be built. I'm 6'5". For those that don't know, I'm a big dude. I'm 6'5". So I would like to be jacked and shit, but I hate going to the gym. The most exercise that I do is like long walks, and I do more of, you know, trying to be consistent with healthy eats than going to the gym. But that's something that I could change. That I have the power to change that if I want to. So W Lex for life lesson? Nah. I can't, like, what up, Jake? I could only encourage how I approached it, but I can't tell you how you gotta approach it if it happens to you. I'm bald, I embrace it. I don't give a flip what others think. Wig yourself out here. I've bought in wigs to play around on stream and dress up like for cosplay, but will they release another Jeff Hardy like '09? I don't know, man. Matt Hardy said that we're getting more versions of them, so maybe. Gym is like another subscription you have to pay for. It depends how you go about it, because you could have some weights at your house. You could exercise at your house. You could exercise around your neighborhood. One person says something about another man's appearance. Nah, I'm addressing it because I think this is a healthy conversation. I like having these conversations with you guys because I don't think that everything is about just games and stuff. I'd like to give you guys a little insight on my thought process. I think it's important that we are open about these conversations because, you know, there's more males than females watching, and there's also more males that deal with this kind of issue if you let it be an issue. And a lot of people are kind of like shy to talk about it. People are shy to talk about receding hairlines. People are shy to talk about their weight. They're shy to talk about their look. They're shy to talk about their hair loss. Like, there's just so much that people would rather keep within, which is totally acceptable and understandable. But, you know, it's okay to be who you are too. That's just the reality of it. I feel like some women reject me out of my boots because I'm short. And that is a thing too. And that's something you can't really, you know, work on unless you do that surgery where they put like plates on your knees. They literally break your legs so you could grow. I can grow a mustache and goatee, but sides don't fill out. Yeah, that, you know, that's how I was. That's how I was until I lost my hair up top. I'm a massive Jeff Hardy fan too. This is life. Not many talk about it. Games can build community, but what makes grow is personality in it. True. That's a good point, Kevin. You know what? I'm going to get on it tomorrow. And if it does it again, I'm not playing until the next patch. Embrace yourself. That's the key word here, Spencer. I go to the gym, but I don't pay a lot through my health insurance. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So yeah, I think embracing each other is important, bro. Like, you know, there's someone out there for everybody. I'll tell you that. There's women that are shorter than the shortest guys. There's women that are tall that like short guys. There's guys that are tall that like short women. Or that like tall women. Like there's someone for everybody. All shapes and sizes. Big, fat, skinny, tall, like all that. What up, Soul Intent? Can you add me on PS5? Of course. You're only 5'7", and it is what it is. Is what you came with, bro. You got to make the best of your situation. You're 5'9" and 3/4. Damn, you got that shit measured down to the T. They still not giving us new packs in the matches? Nah, bro, they're giving us the super packs in the Alphabet Series. That is a problem. You're right. That is 100% a problem. I got a crush on my next door neighbor. Listen, and another thing I'll tell you, while we're at it, can you message me your username? Just send me a friend request. Oh, it just went to the doctor? Oh, okay, makes sense. Another thing I could tell you is, like, don't be a creeper, but also don't give up on trying to talk to men, women, whatever you guys are interested in. Don't give up in trying to find companionship, bro. Even if it's just a friend. It doesn't have to be sexual. Seriously. You know how many times I got turned down? I got turned down a million times, but I didn't give up, bro. Because I felt like at the end of the day, there were some people that I had decent connections with. Others didn't, and, you know, that's the way it works. Damn, we whooped Penta's ass. Exactly, Spencer. You know, just don't be a creeper, dog. That's all I could say. Don't be a creeper. Don't be weird. Don't be obsessive. Those are easy things that you can control. I just don't do friend zones. But the thing is that not everyone goes into a relationship right away. Sometimes friend zone is the way to go. It just depends. Women don't like creepy and weird. I don't think anyone does. That's the thing. I don't think it's just a female thing. Because if you're talking to a female and she's creepy and weird, you know. I don't do friend zones either. It's garbage. Listen, bro, would you rather talk to a female and learn how to talk to a female within the friend zone? Bro, I had female best friends in high school, and it was some of the best friendships that I had. You learn a lot about the opposite sex like that. Like, you learn just how to be yourself around women. And a lot of people have issues with that, believe it or not. It's like a social skills thing. I never had a girlfriend. 31. Am I a loser? Why would that make you a loser? Have you unlocked all the season passes? Yeah. Yeah, I did. I got all the season passes locked in. I really wish Create an Arena had a lot of love. Same here, True Warrior. I'd be creating all day on stream if Create Arena was better than what it is, bro. That shit is trash. It's a movie that came out this year called Obsessed. You mean Obsession? Some people are friends for years and they end up becoming married one day. That does happen. Now you shouldn't be in it for that with that intent, but thank you, Lex. And guys, I always feel like a loser. But why? Why does that define who you are? Why does that make you a loser? Tell me. I helped her out, took the trash out for once. I was smelly. But tell me, how does that make you a loser? Yeah, Obsession was good. That was a good movie. That guy sucks in that movie. Nah, bro, he did good. The guy did really good. It's a believable story because he did a good job. Here's the difference, Lex. You can have friends that are women, no doubt. I have plenty that fit the bill. The friend zone is different because they know you would and they take advantage. Oh, okay. I get what you mean. So you mean like you're trying to talk to a female and she friend zones you because you like her? No. When I mean being friends with women, I mean genuinely being friends with a female. I'm not talking about like being with a female that you have aspirations to talk to and then you get friend zoned and you want to still talk to them and be friends with them. No. I think when that happens, that's not really good. Oftentimes because of like what you said, some can take advantage of you, or it's just an awkward position to be in. So no. The character does? Well, no, yeah, the guy's character, I mean, you got to watch the movie, bro. The guy's character, like, it ends up being pretty crazy. It's hard to talk to a female, but that's what having female friends is good for, too. Like, it's just, you don't have to just be friends with dudes, you know? You're just shy around girls. You got to build that confidence up, my friend. You finished the ringside pass this morning? Damn. I think most people have a relationship from high school. Not true, man. I didn't have relationships in high school. Like, I had friends. I had girls that were friends, yes. And I had girls that I tried talking to that I failed miserably with. Embarrassed myself with, even. Some of the best friends I've ever had have been women. All right, exactly. Yeah, you're right about that. When I was a kid, my friend was a girl. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's something that's totally normal. Like, because people have all this, like, sexual tension or sexual frustration and they get shit twisted. I met my son's mother in the Philippines. Nice, bro. That, you know, those relationships are super tricky, but if you're able to find someone that you actually like and want to be with and enjoy their company, it doesn't matter where they're from, as long as you have that connection, you know, that undeniable, loving connection that matters in this world more than anything. You could build a family and celebrate life with. When did Trick pick up the pounce? Trick is a beast, bro. I became friends with them from TikTok and playing Fortnite with them. That's what's up, man. What's weird is every girl that has talked to me has asked me out or secretly likes me. I don't know, bro. I can't stand attention. I don't want relationships. I like being independent. Probably will never get a girlfriend. I think you probably just haven't found the right partner. I mean, if you don't want to have a girlfriend, you don't like having a girlfriend, fine, that's cool. That's cool and dandy. There's people that are like that for sure. But I think that you just haven't found someone that gels well with you, probably. I don't have kids yet, no. I play on 100 AI reversal rate in GM mode. You've been having 20, 30-minute classics. GM mode, I wish those matches mattered. I strongly believe Trick is WWE Championship material. Me too. Go where you're appreciated, not just tolerated. Exactly. One of your best friends you ever met were on the internet? Yeah, man, it doesn't matter where you meet them. Exactly. I met my wife on the internet. I did long distance with my ex, and it was good for the most part. I'm friends with her to this day, although we did stop talking for a year after the breakup. That happens. Sometimes a break is needed before you can have, like, before you are aware of what kind of relationship you want to have with that particular person. Like, it's just natural feelings, you know? When I was a kid in an apartment, we were friends with everyone. Yeah, bro, because that's how it used to be back in the day. Girls on Fortnite is where it's at, but they're crazy sometimes. That's funny. Long distance relationships are cool. So as long as, again, you meet the right person that's willing to be as loyal as you're willing to be, which is hard to find. I don't really simulate matches. I like it more than universe mode. Oh wow. You're going for all the Trick live events? Yeah, Trick is awesome. You know, for anyone out there, and this is for anyone lurking, watching, and for those that are talking and listening, even if you just meet someone on the internet and you talk to them on the internet and you like females and that is what you're like searching for in terms of like what the companionship is what I'm talking about here, that is the perfect way to practice. What up, Kobe? A lot of commitment, trust, and effort for sure. I can't tell you how many, like when I was in my teenage years, bro, I've talked to more people online than I have throughout real life, but I feel like talking to people online, it definitely gave me the confidence in real life. Like I'm still, believe it or not, despite doing YouTube, despite doing these videos and all the stuff that you guys see me do here, acting a fool and clowning around and being so open, I'm still relatively shy at times, or I may be a little shy for certain things at times for sure. But, you know, I appreciated my time with how I approached talking to people online. And now in this day and age where like you could do video chat with FaceTime, you like there's so many apps like Discord that you could do video calls as well. It's a lot better than when I was growing up where you would send each other a picture. Now, there's more people catfishing nowadays than ever before, for sure. And with AI, it'll probably get worse. But back in the day, I remember I used to go to these party chat lines on AOL. I know some of you don't know what the hell that is, but it was an instant messaging app, and it was a party chat that I would join, and I would talk to girls my age, and then we would talk on the phone for hours and hours. I talked to so many girls on the phone. I didn't meet. Like, my ratio of talking to them on the phone and talking to them online to meeting them in real life, very small percentage. Funny enough, one of the girls that I became best friends with, I actually met her while I was living like 40 minutes away from where she lived. And life is so crazy. I ended up going to the same school as her. Like, we ended up becoming best friends later on. And you just, you just never know. Exactly. That's exactly what I was doing. KP, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So instant messenger, like, literally helped me communicate, because in middle school, when I was like starting to like try to talk to girls, I failed in middle school like crazy, bro. You guys don't understand. My success rate is really bad. You guys, you can make fun of me for it. I don't give a shit. I never, like, there was a time that I doubted if maybe I just was, maybe I wasn't funny enough, clever enough, or unique enough, or maybe I wasn't being myself and I was putting on a persona, like, and with every single person that ever denied me real life or even instant message, I just kind of grew from those experiences. Now, I'm here talking to you about this in a more positive light now. But it doesn't mean that I didn't have my miserable moments where I felt hopeless and helpless and sad, because that's part of the emotional, like, wheel too. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. I wasn't always like, well, I'll talk to the next girl and see what she says. Well, it's okay. I'll talk to this person. Well, let's see. Like, there were girls that I tried talking to that I grew feelings for, and shit fell apart. Like, that happened. And that happened every so often. And I dealt with those emotions a lot. AI isn't as smart as we think it is yet. Yeah, no, but it's not about AI being smart. It's about people being smart with AI and using it a certain way to get to where they want to get to. And getting to people and communicating with other people, like, people could use AI for that easily. AIM, Yahoo, MSN Messenger, yes, bro. I did all those too. MySpace, I did MySpace as well. Bro, with the AI, the sliders, I have them. Nah, I don't play that hard. I don't play that hard, media. Yeah, I would be on Instant Messenger for hours. That was such a vibe, man. I'll put on music and be chatting there. Like, it was so cool to do that shit. Quick question. If I delete 2k26 data, will my progress for the season pass restart? No. Your season pass is tied to the cloud. It's tied to the internet, to the 2K server. What would delete is your, like, your showcase, your My Rise, your island character. That's what you'd lose. Because that's saved to your hard drive. I haven't gotten Trish, no. I used to make CDs all the time, bro. I used to make CDs all the time. I had a collection of, like, greatest hits all the time. I used to use LimeWire, Napster, Kazaa. I tried using Omegle too. Omegle was very humbling, man. Was it Omegle? No, I think it was Omegle, or there was another one. There was another website like Omegle. What up, Zach? And I got bamboozled on there a lot, man. Females would skip, and, you know, when females skip, that is not a good feeling, bro. I felt that shit before. $5 a pop. How much longer are you streaming? I don't know, man. I'm trying to stream for at least 2 hours, so probably till like 7:30 Eastern time, around that time. It's not going to be that long of a stream. You still burn stuff? Sometimes I do too. What number am I at on the ringside pass? I think 25 or 26. I still have a CD wallet full of burnt discs. That's what's up, man. That's cool as hell. I'm streaming GTA 6 on Gaming with Lex, yeah. Let me making mixed CDs for girls. That's a good way to get to have gotten in with them, yeah. Looking back at it, bro, I wish I would have taken more risk in person than I did. So look, I just put the other YouTube channel. That's the gaming channel where I'll be playing like I gotta stream Forza. I played Forza for 5 hours last night. I could have streamed last night on that other channel. But that's where I'll be playing like GTA and some of the other games. Now it's a playlist. Yep. The chamber gave me some problems. Be careful. You're right, man. These chambers are dangerous, especially when your character gets burnt out. But I'm trying to eliminate everybody quick. Horizon 6, yeah, man. I played the crap out of that one last night.
She's completely trapped in the submission hold. And she needs to figure
You got Super Mario Galaxy 4K on Wednesday? I thought you didn't get anything. Liar. Good night, Jaden. See you later, man. You don't have Game Pass? Yesterday I was on a grind. I had already done all the races. I just needed to get the final wristband to finish the game's Horizon Festival playlist. And I was doing all the challenges to finally get there. Wow, so you did get a new movie, man. You're getting a 2K OLED TV monitor? Nice, man. OLED is amazing. What up, Daryl? How's it going? Take your time, MJB. Don't just give up because it's a hard process. You got Abyss and Trick Willie last night? I don't think I want to get that Abyss Gauntlet, man. I don't like using Game Pass, so I don't get enough title. Oh, I got you. Yeah, it's kind of a waste. I feel you. Well, just wait till Forza goes on sale then. Because Forza Horizon 6 is going to be around for a while. But maybe sign up for Game Pass just to play Forza for like a month or so to get a head start. They had Google earbuds and you got them on clearance? Nice, bro. You got some good stuff. That Abyss match is easy. Just stay out of the ring. Man, I've had so much bad luck with the gauntlets. It's not the level of difficulty. It's the level of glitches that I've gotten out of it. If I'm 38 and I still live with my parents, I'm a loser. I'm going to tell you guys something, man. Enjoy being with your parents. Don't look at it as a miserable time of your life. Don't look at it as being a loser. Have goals. Chase your dreams for sure. Save up. Try to be an independent person. But don't take for granted being able to spend time with your parents. That's one thing I could tell you. Am I going live tonight? Jaden, you usually go to sleep anyways. I might go live. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, you didn't get them? It's only 10 people. Sorry for your loss, Kevin. Some people realize they had their parents there all along and they didn't take advantage of the time they had with them, and then they're gone and they regret it, and you don't want to live with that, bro. Enjoy the time with your parents. Enjoy the time with your family. Enjoy your life with those loved ones. And if you're living with your parents and you're in that current predicament and you feel like a loser because you're in your 30s or pulling up to your 30s, so what? Who's pressuring you? Are your parents pressuring you to get out? Well, then become independent and stop bothering them. Let them live. But understand where they're coming from, you know, and enjoy your time. I stream on my Switch from time to time, not too often though. I'm 34, still stay with my mom. I see her every day. I'm grateful. Enjoy it. Had your, you know, you gotta be able to appreciate those little moments, man, because like I said, it's gonna be a time you're gonna have to understand that life goes on, whether you like it or not. Derrick Rose 2k27 cover's nice. It looks pretty good, yeah. That's for the special edition though. In other cultures, it's normal to live with your parents. Yeah, until you're like ready to get married and move out and stuff. You live with your auntie and uncle? Well, those are your guardians, right? So enjoy it. Either way. Either way, enjoy it. Social media will have you thinking that you need to have, you know, 5 kids, a mansion, a Lamborghini, your own business, and $1 million in the bank account by the time you're 30 years old. Don't waste your time on social media thinking that's the only way to live life. Aspire to be more. Aspire to be whatever you want to be. But don't think that that's the only standard. Because there's not as many people as you think living like that. And not all the people living like that are actually living like that. Easiest way to rank up tiers? To be honest with you, bro, there's a method out there that you can look up. Check out Just Brian's video. He explains how to get the XP really fast. There's several tutorials on how to do it. I don't particularly partake in that. I went to your first car show. It got ruined by the police because some random person called and ruined it. Well, that happens too. That sucks. I plan to move out the country in a few years and live with my brother and his family. Where is it that you're trying to move to? If you don't mind me asking. Just for conversation. What country? This is the best community time I've had in a while. My men's group goes so hard too. But it's been a hot minute since women and grief comes into play. Yeah, you know, it's another topic that a lot of people are shy to talk about. Whether it's dealing with loss, dealing with frustrations in life, or shortcomings, or not being able to be with someone you want to be with, or failing at something within the relationship, like. And it's not that I'm like an open book to talk about everything personal and spill all the beans, because I'm not, honestly. I like using the time that I'm on here to disconnect just as much as you guys do. This is an escape for me, just like it is for you guys. We're escaping in this venture together. That may sound corny, but that's just a reality. I'm not just trying to put on an act here. Hey guys, welcome. It's Lex Express. We're here grinding our balls out, man. This is the best wrestling game ever. But every so often we could talk about these things and I'll embrace it. Italy? Oh man, that's beautiful. Erica just went to Italy about almost like 2 years ago now. And she loved it over there. If you want to get higher in a tier, you do the following steps. Oh yeah, the Eric Bischoff one. Not a big fan of the apartment, but at least I get to stay in town, sit at home, cement building. Hey man, at least you got a place to be at that you can call yours. You know what I'm saying? Does my wife get mad at me when I'm live streaming? Nah. Does she get mad at me? Yeah, we get mad at each other. Is there a locker code they release? They released a boost locker code that they give you XP for. Did you put it in already for the 4th season? You're tempted to clip that? Oh, me saying about being the Lex Express? I used the rank up JB talked about. And I used the RXP. You were 40 in an hour. Yeah, either that changes next year or they do something completely different because I'm pretty sure they feel like the season 4, the season, not the season 4, but the season leveling up system is broken. Yeah, the code is SZN for season, SZN4, and then boost, and then 26. Yeah, my faction is Reversal City. That's the logger code. But make sure you put the XP boost before you do it. Yeah, nobody's buying tier skips. Everybody's leveling up really fast. I mean, it's totally broken, and they're probably, you know, not too thrilled about that. The rewards stink. Like, there has to be a major shift next year in it. What method for 40 in an hour? I mean, you gotta, bro, you gotta be turning and burning to get to level 40 in an hour. What's the XP boost is for the season? Just put in the logger code. If you don't want to do the boost from the ringside pass, just put in the logger code. You'll get like 3,000 XP for free. That's crazy. Trick Williams got that Booker T swag. If you don't want to put the ringside pass booster, just put in the logger code. You'll get the XP regardless. No problem, MJ. Hopefully they don't dog him like Booker T. I mean, bro, I know that a lot of people feel that way about Booker T, and he did get dogged quite a bit, but I think he had a great WWE career overall. I think it could have been a lot worse. Booker T is one of the GOATs for me. But yeah, I hope they give him I hope they give him an even better career. Jay Lethal gained some weight. He's on AEW. Damn, I'm surprised he's even being used. You'll be 23, 24 living in Italy in a couple years. Damn. What up, Almighty? I didn't know Jay Lethal was still there. Trick signatures, Booker T's move. I mean, he took a lot of inspiration from Booker T for sure. Your dedication and hard work doing these streams has inspired me to start my own YouTube channel. That's what's up, Spencer. Look, The best advice I could tell you on this journey is what I typically tell people when they ask me. It's not easy. Otherwise, everyone would be where you see the big high rollers are at. Like, yes, there's a lot of people doing social media, but not everyone legit does social media. Or YouTube, for the matter. We could talk about YouTube. I'm still a small speck of bacteria in the large scale and grand scheme of things. But I carry myself with a certain mindset because it is my dream and it is something that I aspire to do and enjoy doing overall. And I did it before any of this overhyped stuff that you see online now. Times have changed. People do all these crazy things now just to try to get ahead. Point being, none of that matters. What matters at the end of the day is that you're confident in yourself to put your personality out there. You're confident in yourself to allow people to judge you and even misjudge you, because I get misjudged all the time and it's okay. Like, some people don't care to hear what I have to say to understand who I am, and that's fine. But you got to be all right with all that. So my advice is constantly telling people to not give up on it, bro. If you don't get that many views with your first upload or your 10th upload or your 1000th upload, do it because you enjoy it. Don't do it because you're trying to chase money. Don't do it because all you want to do is chase the fame. You know, do it because you truly enjoy putting yourself out there, but more importantly, sharing your experience of whatever you're sharing. That's it, bro. Because when you start looking at what other people are doing, what other people are gaining, and you know, none of that matters, man. Matter of fact, at the end of the day, what really does matter on here? This is all an internet cyberspace, bro. It'll only matter if you let it matter and if you give it that kind of value. So be careful what you choose to value and just don't let that shit consume you. Try. What up, Jay? I keep plugging away and enjoying doing first and foremost. Yes. You should be more famous than the toxic JD from New York, but that's his gimmick. And no, I shouldn't be more famous than him or anybody else. I should be wherever I'm going to be. And because that mindset is toxic, bro. I should be this. Bro, we don't deserve shit. You got to work for it. You got to earn it. And if people like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. That guy, JD from New York, I didn't know who he was till you guys started mentioning him. And I ended up looking him up and seeing some of his stuff. And you know what, bro? He's a character. He's definitely a character. And the reason why people watch him is because there's people that appreciate his honest opinion and his intensity. And that's his charm. You know what I mean? Did you see Obafemi? The one with the dread down, his beard green? Oh, I didn't see his beard green.
Here is your winner, Trick Williams. The out of the ring count getting the best of them tonight. Winning is winning.
He can put up an act, but who's to say is an act if he's just sharing his feelings and he's passionate about it? Like, one thing that I've learned in all this YouTube stuff is that I can't guess and assume for other people. That's why I said what I said just a second ago about it don't matter what anyone else is doing. Because if you start looking at a guy like him, right, and you start saying, "Oh, but he's acting or he's doing," bro, you might be very wrong about him. Maybe it's just pure passion and you know, dedication and the time that he invests into it, and that's the kind of energy that he gets from being in that space. That's his thing. There are so many people that have commented on my videos and streams that were so wrong, so wrong about me, my mindset, my thought process overall, my reason of being. Like, there are, like, I see some of the comments and they legitimately make me laugh because what I think when I see those comments is not anger. Like, I don't get mad. I actually laugh about it. Like, I genuinely laugh about it. I don't immediately think retaliation, vengeance, let me be an asshole. You know, sometimes I may come off as an asshole on stream, and it is what it is, but I'm just trying to be honest about things. And if being an asshole in that particular moment is what I'm perceived as, and whatever, bro, like that wasn't my intention. But people are going to judge you, man. People are going to judge you hard body, and everybody's going to know everything and they're going to assume everything. And sometimes you got to understand that it just doesn't matter what you say, how you say it, because it'll go in one ear and out the other, and they will still feel and assume and think and all this crap regardless of the facts. So, made it to 90 subs. I'm building it up slowly. For sure, bro. For sure. Listen, JD at first, hearing nothing but bad things about him, but I'm starting to watch him and he's not fake. He's a wrestling fan like all of us. That's all he is, really. Yeah, bro is definitely not my cup of tea, but to be honest, I can't stand majority of the internet wrestling community. Do you watch the Coach and Bro show? I've seen clips of it. I know that's Jonathan Coachman and Vince Russo, but I don't like follow him and know much about it. I've seen comments about you working for 2K because of your pulls in my faction. You see what I'm saying? People just be self-absorbed on these platforms and the internet. Life with Lex is a live stream I'd watch. I appreciate that, Kevin. I appreciate that. But, you know, I don't shy away from this particular conversation because I like, if you have a question or you feel some kind of way about me, ask me and I'll answer. That's all I've ever said to anybody that's ever doubted or questioned or felt some kind of way. That's it. That's all I can do. Because I'm not here to convince you to buy the game. I'm not here to convince you to subscribe to my channel because I know everything. I'm not, like, I don't know everything. I don't work for 2K. 2K is not paying me. You know, they may or may not know who I am. And I don't care. I do this and I say the things I say because of me and no one else. I'm not associated with anything other than me. JCW Wrestling? No, not at all, man. I haven't seen any of that stuff. That's like the indie promotion on YouTube. You know, so we sit here and we watch people online and we automatically like assume that we know who they are and what they're about, but that's such a like it's very like you start to believe your own lies, bro. So like one of my ongoing jokes that I tell people when they say I work for 2K, I'm like, yeah, bro, you're right. Well, listen, since I work for 2K, let them know that they haven't sent any of the checks. I haven't gotten any of the checks directly deposited to my bank account. So if you can, hit up 2K support so they could pay me. Because they've been missing their payments. I find that shit so funny. I don't know. I always say that. Makes me laugh. Even with all the stuff that I just said right now, I've even had people say that I'm fake and I say all that shit just to like be on your good side. So I'm like, all right, bro. There is no winning at that point. This isn't about winning and losing. This is just about you get to feel however you want to feel, and I'll respect it. I respect your feelings and your opinion. That's it. You can't please everyone, bro. You can't. Not one bit. That's another thing you'll learn the hard way on here. Listen, bro. You'll grow a thick skin being on here, or you'll give up on your dream, or you will be endlessly frustrated with people's response. What up, Master? What's going on, man? I've been called fat. I've been called loser. I've been called, you know, that I live with my in my mom's basement. I've been called a virgin. I've been called just whatever you can imagine. I've probably been called that. Am I watching the AEW low-level pay-per-view tonight? Nah, I can't even front. I want to. I might watch it later after it airs, but since I'm not going to order it, that shit will fucking lag too much. Do you watch Jimmy here? Jimmy who? People are just miserable and desperate for clout. Believe it or not, a lot of people are feeling some kind of way in real life. And they bring that energy to, like, pleasure themselves. Why are all those insults anyway that people use? It's kind of generic. Find the site. Yeah, but that's what I mean. If I watch it, that's what it'll be, you know? Damn, he speared me, dog. Nasty. My channel has over 800 subs, and although I don't ever show my face, I sometimes get the most brain-dead comments. See what I mean? It don't matter how many subs you got, how many views you get. Somebody will feel some kind of way, and they'll just blab it out.
Table behind him now, not where you want to be.
Exactly, Kevin. Exactly. Amen. That's what the show feels like. I want to watch AEW tonight, but I'll probably end up just watching a movie with Erica here after, like, I'm going to get off here in a little bit and end up eating dinner. Probably watch a movie and then maybe put on the AEW show in the background later. But am I going to, like, sit there and watch minute for minute? Probably not. I'm watching All In, though. I'm definitely watching All In. If I had an app to watch the AEW pay-per-view, I would watch it. I would watch it if I had an app.
With their size and intensity, these two men are absolute wrestling machines. Multiple collegiate awards.
All In is I think near the end or mid-August, right? No, I don't have my AEW. I know Kenny told me that if I put on the VPN and subscribe to my AEW, that I'll be able to watch pay-per-views, but I haven't done that. I don't know how it works. I was trying to get him to teach me how it works, but we haven't talked about it in a while. I would pay for my AEW, though. When is the AEW pay-per-view? At 8 o'clock? It's 7 o'clock right now.
Trading counters here.
Opponent hooked. Opponent. Sister Abigail DDT.
What up, Angel? What's going on? The pay-per-view started right now?
Sister Abigail. Check and mate. Looking to put this one away here.
2k26 on the Switch is pretty good. The graphics are a little watered down, though.
Here are your winners, the team of Alexa Bliss and Trick Williams.
This pairing pain, strong.
You watch 2K content and get your fix? That's funny.
Two minds working as one in the ring to create.
Maybe I'll look into it.
It's a beautiful thing to witness, gentlemen.
Maybe I'll look into it and do it. When is my universe mode season? I'm trying to catch up on this so I could do it. I'm definitely going to do the universe mode. That's why I set it up. But we haven't gotten back to it because I'm still trying to catch up. I was so behind on all these events and matches with the weekly towers.
Trick Williams looking to get things going here.
But yeah, we'll do the universe mode stream this week so we can put the Hardys.
Take his game to another level. He's got swagger, he's got skills, and he's got talent. All the tools a superstar destined
No One Nation Gaming has an epic production. What do they do?
Into reality. Yeah, Trick Williams has always had the same goal in mind.
I need that Stone Cold in my life, man.
And then we've got AJ Lee, who hasn't missed a step since coming back here. I don't know.
The Thunderdome era, that must have been cool.
Skipping. AJ's always been a
Do you still talk to Decentric? No, not really. Not as much as we used to back in the day. He's kind of doing his own thing.
since she's returned.
Yeah, AJ Lee is always.
You watch me from the Decentric streams?
They come. That mentality's led her to so much success, both in and out of the ring.
Where's Dan at? I don't know. I think Dan is facing the music after everything people told him yesterday.
Corey, any advice or strategy for Trick Williams in this one? Trick needs to make sure not to get too hot. He can't let his temper take over because doing so is how you make stupid or avoidable mistakes. Trick Williams
Damn, so you've been following me for a while, Ace.
he needs to be here at all times.
I always get surprised when people tell me they've been watching me that long. I'm like, damn. That was when I was doing a lot of NBA 2K stuff. Nah, I haven't done the fast grind, bro. I don't do that. Dan getting 1,000 to pay Lex, man. If I had a dime for every time someone came in here saying some little lie like that. What up, VJ? TNA Lockdown is August 23rd? Ooh.
Here is your winner, Trick Williams.
Who's even left in TNA, bro? Mike Santana's now in NXT. I feel like, what? Dolph Ziggler's still there? Who else is on the TNA roster? Moose, Dolph Ziggler. BDE, man. Talking about, like, for real, for real. Leon Slater. Okay, Leon Slater's cool. So we got Dolph Ziggler, Leon Slater, Moose. Oh, yeah, Ricky Sosa's there. The Hardys. All right, TNA's Eddie Edwards. I don't like Eddie Edwards. Don't really care for him. You want to know something? Oh, yeah, the Righteous is there. Oh, yeah, Mustafa Ali is there. That's right. All right, TNA's still pretty cool. They all right. Yeah, I think Leon Slater's definitely leaving to WWE. Apollo came out? Oh my god.
Not sure if he should waste all his time hot dogging.
Smash and Stash next weekend? That's gonna be cool.
Seems like a win should be all but assured when you come into a handicap match with the advantage.
You think so? But it's not that simple. Never underestimate a cornered animal. Know what I mean? Thinking you got it all figured out is a mistake. One superstar can beat 20 on their best day.
Counter. Saw it coming. That's one of my all-time favorites. Showing off their submission.
Oh yeah, Smash and Stash was trash last time. You're right.
Hold on, but I'm not sure how much.
Tapping out.
You're right. They killed it last time. I'm seeing Spider-Man on Thursday as well.
The team of Alexa Bliss and Trent.
I hope it's good, man. I hope it's good. You're gonna put some dirt in my hair? What you gonna put some dirt in my hair for? Yeah, they've been nerfing the Smash and Stash. They've been nerfing the MFP, the packs. Free agents can go anywhere this week. What, in basketball?
Strap in everyone. Extreme rules.
Oh, you're talking about like Xavier Woods?
Expect these superstars to take advantage of that fact.
Do you watch a movie multiple times or only once? Most of them only once. Very few of them multiple times.
So use them.
Yeah, 2K stingy. World Tour super at. You already know. We've been talking about this though. Come on, Jay. You know better.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
1 year ago, the biggest legend of wrestling passed, the Hulkster. Avengers looks good. Resident Evil looks scary as hell.
Good takedown. Showing the fundamentals there. And pressure there being placed on the New Jack. That's the kind of
Yeah, the odds did feel like they got better in the packs, but everything else has fallen apart, I feel.
New Jack shows the wherewithal.
And in a no disqualification match, you never want to be the one on the wrong end of a chair or kendo stick.
Yeah, but if you are, that might just get
Yeah, I mean, I said this on Discord earlier. WWE's in a place where it's like, you don't want to watch Raw and SmackDown? Fine, watch NXT. You don't want to watch NXT? Fine, watch AAA. Like, they got so many shows under their umbrella, bro, that you're still watching WWE even when you're not watching WWE.
Shot right to the kidney. Just battering their opponent.
Nah, the challenges, yeah, the challenges are whack. The rewards are even whacker. And the thought process was probably minimal. That's just the reality, bro.
That's one of my all-time favorites. And he comes in under the ropes now. Submission locked in tight. He's got to find a way out of this.
I'm sure he's
Tapping. He had to tap. He had no choice.
Like, I just don't know who sits there with a straight face and says, oh my God, these people are going to love the Mattel figures as a reward. Oh my God, these people are going to love a Ruby free agent card as a reward. Oh my God, they're going to get 3,000 faction points or 2,000 faction points. That's such a great reward. Wow. Let's just give them, let me think about it. Oh, let's give them a coin of a card so they could redeem it for something else at a later date. Wow, there are so many great rewards, so many things to see in World Tour. This is amazing. They've done great. People are going to love it. Look at this. What is this? One Danger Zone pack after going through all the trouble in Denver? Are you serious? One Elite Undertaker. CM Punk is alright. Elite The Rock, Sapphire. Superstar Series 1 pack. Elite Jimmy Uso. Seth Rollins 15 was alright. RVD was alright. Elite Jay Cargill, come on. Elite Seth Rollins. Another one wasted pack. Dom Mysterio, that's in the live events. Finally, 7,000 faction points. Momentum pack and 3,000 faction points. That's it. The rewards are garbanzos. Come on. Let's give them a faction war ticket. Exactly. I watched Sunday Night Heat sometimes when I was a kid. Main event, not really. Who do you think takes the 2K27 cover next year? Trick Williams. Nah, I'm just kidding. They already put Roman. They already put CM Punk. Maybe Seth Rollins again. Yeah, scrapping it for 250 faction points. Like, come on. What is that, bro? Oba would be cool, but I don't know if they would put him too young there. I would like for it to be LA Knight or Oba. That would be cool. Favorite movie of Brad Pitt? Damn, he has a bunch of good ones, but I really love that movie F1 that came out last year. That's the first one that came to mind when you asked me that. And I love Inglourious Bastards as well. Sami Zayn Feeling Lucy edition? Oh boy. That's crazy, WJ. That's pretty insane, bro. World War Z is cool, yeah. Y'all gotta watch that F1 movie, man. That shit was awesome.
It's all about perseverance here. Trying to avoid pain is futile. You have to push your own limits just as much as you push your opponents. Oh my God.
What the hell happened there?
On the button with a low drop kick.
That was cat-like. Just striking with speed and precision.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Walking the ropes into a quick evasion for him there. He's already feeling the effects.
Trick looking to push the advantage after that.
Oh, Brock. Yeah, the Brock. That would be crazy if they do Brock again.
Big Ego knew that was coming.
Placing the ladder in the corner. He's clearly got something planned here. Yeah, and it all involves pain.
He has placed it perfectly in the ring. Now he just has to make the climb.
Working on the hook here. Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment? Looking to free it here.
You're so close. Just one final.
This match in AEW is not good. You're watching it? You're actually hate watching right now? Come on, Kev. Kev, don't do that. Don't do that. You know you don't want to watch that.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
The high risk does not pay off.
Did you see the bend in the ladder? I don't even know if it's operable anymore.
Oh, a beautifully devastating sunset flip powerbomb.
Round and around into the backstabber. How effective. Both knees into the face.
Got the stream and Unreal plus WWE 2K. What up, Omar Rooney?
Brought down with the sling blade. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Omar, you saw my NBA 2K team? I tagged you on Discord, bro. You didn't even reply. What a sellout.
Getting a taste of the cold steel of that ladder.
And brings the ladder to the middle of the ring. Perfect setup, Cole, but the job's only half done. Sees his chance
Damn! I'm trying to go for the win. I forgot I gotta get the points. I got Goat Wade. I got Goat Clyde Drexler.
Absolutely no give whatsoever. Just brutal. Connects with the knee. Taking things to the top rope. Top rope. 450. Nailed it. Here's his chance. Find that ladder and claim your prize.
With that kendo stick.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Trick Williams gonna set it up with a bookend.
He's setting it up in the center of the ring. Perfect for whatever he has planned next. Trying to reach it, trying to win. This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity all match. He's so close. He can't waste any time here.
No!
You could be right.
Costly error there.
When I played the Stone Cold came out, him and Iguana froze. Wow.
Days to come. Landing on that chair didn't break their fall, but I'm
Penta has the cover.
broke something.
Penta gets rescinded right back. But now we see Williams.
Now it's your turn. Take it. Clap, man.
Once again, their core taking some substantial damage. These men have stood toe-to-toe and gone blow for blow this entire match.
Yeah, I don't know how much more they possibly can have left. Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory. This very well might
We got the dub-dub-dub. Dub-dub-dub. We ballin'.
What a finale to this intense fatal four-way match. Truly against all odds, managing to squeeze out the victory. Yeah, the other three competitors did not make this easy.
AEW, AEW, AEW. The AI will try to win. That's crazy. Peace out, Jaden. Live the greatest women's champion of all time. Annoying ass. I doubt they would put Asuka on the cover. Grown folk talking. We got grown folk talking in the building.
Here we go, and this match has the potential to end anywhere
What the hell was that?
out of the arena.
Yeah, man, the unpredictable nature of a Falls Count Anywhere match has led to the same interesting ending over the years. You never really know when or where this is going to end, man.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Oh, knee lift. Trying to wrestle free their
Trick and the
opponents.
gingerbread man on the cover. I'm all for it, man. I'm buying that day one.
Stop right to the hand.
You don't
Let's talk about it.
play like that without a little
What up, Jason?
of malice.
And another
Last week also has four-way ladder match. Oh, God.
dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Let's talk about it.
To stop in every single part of his body. An unrelenting assault being brought to Cactus Jack.
Williams looking very determined.
Don't forget Yachty with that. Yeah, that'll be cool.
Reversal.
Trying to bust up that arm.
I'm going to be front of the line, man.
Just a
Enzo and Cass isn't booked wrong. Well, Enzo hasn't been signed. There's only been Cass right now. That got teased.
nothing back from them right there.
Quick takedown there.
I can't believe they showed Big Cass
Falls count.
instead of just spoiling. I mean, instead of surprising everybody.
The sleeper hold is cinched in. Time to go night.
They're like, tune in the night after SummerSlam. Big Cass is coming out. That's a big reveal.
Oh, man, what a strong kick. Uh-oh.
It's like they have no faith in them, in their product right now. And look at the promo that they put for Big Cass about being fired, coming back, building back up.
Just got out of there. Just snapped back to the ground there.
And what's he looking for here?
Bloodline and Roman is ass. I don't think they're ass. I think that they're trying to build towards something, and it feels like they're doing it in a really slow rate just because they got nothing going for it right now. I'm biased towards Roman and the Bloodline. I'll admit that. Yeah, the live event is still there. Still waiting on Zilla. People keep mentioning Zilla like if he's some sort of savior, bro. Zilla's a young cat, bro. He ain't doing nothing. Card market? You're talking about like the, what's it called? Momentum? Yeah. But don't buy that Javon card. You could do it in World Tour. Collection set for Momentum. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, don't buy that. Don't buy that. Listen, I'm already level 30, man. I'm already level 30. Holy snap. Look at all these rewards. $2K Danhausen on the cover. Oh. No, I know, Kevin, but the working man's belt is now the undisputed title, man. The undisputed title was Sami Zayn's belt, Cody Rhodes, and now CM Punk. We in the same spot in the past. That's what's up. That's what's up. AI Billy Ray whooping that ass. Like, look at this, bro. 3 faction war tickets. They got to do better than that. Stop playing with me, 2K. Stop being greedy. Just make Island VC ready. Yeah, bro. You got to go into the island to collect it. I don't have Eddie Guerrero 05, unfortunately. I got 97,000 VC, though, waiting for that WWE expansion if they drop it again. Last year I had to grind my boots off to get that VC. This year I'm ready. And we haven't even started playing the island yet. Young Bucks. Yo, we're going to have a mega pack opening this week, man. Look at this. 35 packs. We locked in. Imagine if the expansion costs 200 KVC. That'll be crazy. Man, you way behind on the island? What you mean, bro? There's only 2 episodes out. I'm not way behind. Eddie 05, you got to do some collecting, I think. Don't open them. I'm going to open them on video. It's going to be a video I'm doing later this week. Still got to talk to Marshall Thompson. Is that name not? Oh, no. The Bucks, V-Bucks is not allowed here because someone was coming in here begging for Fortnite V-Bucks, so I had to block that name out. Do I buy majority of my packs? No, I don't spend any money on this game mode. I buy some packs with the faction points, but that's it. But that's all grinding. Open it now? Nah, I'm gonna do it for the video. With the VC, yeah, I had like 120,000 VC and I brought it down to 50,000. And now I'm getting back to 100,000. So like, I'm waiting for that expansion before I do whatever else I gotta do with that VC. I don't want to spend anymore because there was a couple of weeks that I didn't really grind my faction except for a couple of live events. Oh man, this shit froze. And I didn't have enough to open any new packs for the video. So I ended up messing up and using my VC, and now we're collecting it back up. That's cool, Jason. That's cool. This thing keeps freezing from time to time. That shit sucks. I don't want to catch you guys off guard, so I'm just letting you know right now. We're going to do these last 2 matches, and then I'll end the stream because I'm going to go have some dinner. Bro, it's not letting me load in. It's acting like if I played the match. Come on, 2K. Grown folk talking, man. Your last match was so fast. No, it froze. I want to get Stone Cold and King Booker. All right, I guess we'll just chit-chat for a couple of minutes and then we'll do that last match. I've seen the model to detail for Jeff Hardy 2000, 100%. They did a good job, man. They did a good job. I think they knocked it out the park. Chicken dinner? Yeah, we're doing some chicken. We're doing some white rice, some beans. Gonna have some food, man. Then probably watch a little movie. All right, let's see if we can get back in it. Do you think my AEW? Yeah, I think they'll go to AEW. Young Bucks are their friends. Kenny Omega's their friend. New Day's going to AEW. Tier 37 just playing. Yeah, man. There's no need to feel like you're gonna miss out on anything. You'll be able to get it. EC Dub.
Tonight's bout, we begin with Trick Williams.
Nobody told him he needed Omos. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Poor Kenny. I do need that Omos as well. Young Bucks ring gear look nice. I'm gonna actually look at the subscription for AEW. Hope I get invited to Creator Fest. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for the nice words. What, Jason? Somebody got hacked? Danhausen should be cool. We need you there, Lex. Man. I don't even know if I want to be there with the kind of stuff I've been saying, guys. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I'll be questioning a couple of things and probably end up a little confused as to why they've done certain things with this game that I don't want them to tell me in person, well, man, we just don't have time. Well, it's just the way it goes. We have contracts. Well, you can't talk about this. I'll be like, I can't talk about it. If AEW gave me a referee job there, I'll take it. Who wouldn't? That would piss me off too, not gonna lie. Exactly, bro. Well, why haven't you guys brought an auction house to my faction? Well, why haven't you guys added more modes to my faction? Oh, well, because we have limited resources and, you know, we only have 9 months to build the game and, you know, we just don't have time. Well, why are you guys still not fixing the online game modes? Why isn't there more network support? Oh, because we're still building the game on the old code and we just upgraded the network and, you know, we just don't have time. It's only 9 months, so. Why does the environment look very similar to the same environment in 2K22, despite the graphical detail changing a little bit with certain lighting features that have been added? Why isn't there a better atmosphere in the background? Why doesn't the crowd improve? Well, see, the thing is that we're pushing the console hardware, and there's just not enough time to be able to redesign the graphical advancement that you're asking for. But we're working on it. Why does my GM Online feel like a watered-down version of my GM? Why can't I play matches with friends? Oh, well, we don't have the capabilities, and we're not investing as much into that. Well, why can't you have a clan or a faction, if you will, in the island with your friends? And why can't you do party matches in the island with your friends to do tag team matches versus finding random partners? Oh, well, because, you know, we don't have enough time to build up the network and we just don't have the budget and the resources. We're working on it for probably like 2 years, you know, because everything that we're trying to implement to the game takes like 2 years. Well, why are you trying to, you know, add, you know, these particular things to MyRise that people don't like the cell phone? Why is the cell phone still a thing in MyRise? Well, see, because we already have the blueprint and the foundation for MyRise, and we don't have enough time. You ready to eat? Alright, I'm going to end the stream now. So you get me, like, facts, there should be a lot more interaction within areas and weapons. Exactly. Exactly. Why can't I create my own unique arena and build a parking lot backstage brawl? Oh, well, because, see, the thing is that, you know, we don't have the assets ready. Are you guys ever going to do create a story? See, the thing is that we want to do it, but, you know, we just don't have, you know, like, I don't want to hear any of that shit. And I just gave you guys a million things that I would want to know more of that they won't give you a definitive answer or can't give you a definitive answer because it's just not in the cards. And I'm only saying that because you guys would probably feel a little disappointed if I'm there and I'm not able to get you that information. Because I don't even think they allow for creators to post that kind of information out there. So then, what am I going to go for? To get free items, play the game early, get the same content as everyone else, and sign an NDA that I can't say certain things. And I don't even know if I want to go anymore, to be honest. Seriously. I'm not even trying to have a big head or anything like that. I want to make Waffle House Street Fight. Exactly. I want to make a Waffle House Street Fight. Why can't I do that? Why do you nerf Smash and Stashes? Well, people were speedballing through the content. Why don't you have the arenas from the island inside the exhibition mode of the game? Why don't you allow for us to use those arena assets and create an arena? Why do you guys limit the amount of arenas that you put into the game? Why didn't you guys add more arenas to the ringside pass? Why are you guys looking for microtransaction stuff and not adding this, that, or the other? We need more voices to hold them accountable. I think we've been holding them accountable for a while. I just think that it's beyond their capability. So here's the thing. I don't have a problem with Brian Williams. I don't have a problem with Lionel Jinx. I don't have a problem with the director of the online multiplayer or the guy that does my faction. I've seen some of their videos and I've seen some of their interviews. They all sound like a group of people that want to make a good game. But it looks like it's above their pay grade to make certain decisions of things that we want in the game that they just can't do. Whether it's time restrictions or lack of capability and awareness with the technology that they're using. You know, so I think that the only way we could truly hold them accountable is if we just all hold hands and stop buying the game. But you know that ain't happening, bro. I don't have a problem with Strauss Zelnick. He's the CEO of the company, bro. That guy, I don't even know what he actually does for this franchise. Yeah, why can't we get more WCW arenas? So then they're going to tell me WWE doesn't allow them. WWE approves everything that gets put in the game. Like, do we really want to hear all that shit, bro? Because I won't be able to talk about that, just so you know. You don't think that Assemble, Just Brian, Jesse from Pro Wrestling Shoot, like, you don't think that these creators are not asking some of these questions? Maybe not all of the stuff that I just brought up, but you don't think that they want these things to be in the game? They'll be like, oh yeah, I hear you. Yeah, we're working on it. Yeah. We're working on it. Yeah, we're trying. Playing Faction Wars. I got 4-on-4 quick swap parking lot brawl match. 4-on-4 quick swap. I like the quick swap. I thought quick swap was cool. I like the lights out. Why can't we do lights out? Why can't we do quick swap with friends? You know, at this point, guys, my question, I'm going to be honest with you. My question to the creators and developers, like, all right, hold on. Before I close out the stream, we're already at week 19. We're almost catching up, man. We're almost done with this so we can continue playing universe mode and all the other stuff that we've been trying to play. Let's just collect the rewards. Like, at this point, I don't even want to ask them about being more creative or taking bigger risk or doing all these other things. Like, I want to ask them about things that are already in the game and like, why aren't we allowed to do that same exact thing that's already in the game, but in a different scenario? Like, for Create an Arena, why can't we just change the background of the arena and do like our own version of a scrapyard brawling area? Like, or a warehouse. Give us an empty warehouse and let us place the ring wherever. Let us put different layers of, standard things that they have. Like, I'll ask them those questions. I'm not going to go in there and ask them about create a story and all that, because that's a wasted opportunity, because they are not the ones that created that mode. That was THQ and Ukes. So my question would be more directed and in relation to what they already have. Like, they don't have smoke after the pyros in the match, but they have it in the entrance. Why isn't there smoke in the background in the arena? Like, to create a better fog system. Like, layers that you see in UFC 6 with the graphical lighting. Like, those are the things that I would ask them within. This was by far the worst themed game they've had. Yes, like, Monday Night Wars and the Attitude Era, you could have done so much. Like, listen, if we go down this road, it'll be like beating a dead horse into the ground. But listen real quick. This year's game, with the season pass, I'm sorry for those that hate the ringside stuff. It could have been truly epic. It could have been the best WWE game of all time. It's the best 2K game that Visual Concept has done. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. This could have been, with the ringside pass, the absolute greatest wrestling game of all time. Because it had a little bit of ragdoll physics. It had a little bit of new weapon animations. It had the multiple people climbing on the barricade. It had the scrapyard stuff, which is fantastic. All they had to do throughout the ringside pass was add characters from the Attitude Era that are already in the game, give them the alternate attires from the Attitude Era, and make it available. Make Stone Cold with different versions available. Triple H available. The Rock available. Trish Stratus. All these characters that are already in the freaking game, make them more available. And then you add the WCW characters like they did with Roddy Piper, which was amazing. We had never seen Roddy Piper from WCW in one of these games. You could have made that Roddy Piper version for other superstars like Sid Vicious as well, Psycho Sid or whatever, Scott Steiner, Booker T. You could have had the arenas. Dog, every season could have had arenas. They could have sprinkled the Attitude and the Monday Night Wars throughout the entire freaking pass. Why call it something? I understand that they don't have time or that they have a limited amount of time, but the ringside pass are updates that are coming later as the year is out. So you had all this extra time to add it maybe during the summer or like 2 or 3 months after the game is out. But you don't capitalize on the name of the game. Why name it something you're not going to follow through with? Just for a cash grab cop-out? Are you that desperate? Are we down that bad? Because, listen, the ragdoll physics, although it was kind of limited, it was still freaking cool. The gameplay for this game, I don't care how much you hate this game, the gameplay for this game is good. Maybe it's not great to you, but it's fun. This game is actually a good wrestling game. And I'll stand on that hill because I really genuinely enjoy my time on this game. I can't do this for free for YouTube. I play this game for free and for YouTube because I love this game. I enjoy this game. I spend a lot of time on this game. I'm enjoying my faction stuff, and my faction is half of what it could be. I don't think it's that hard to make this game work well. In terms of, like, yes, there's glitches and things that they may struggle updating. Those are the technical things that I have no knowledge about. I'm talking about buying into the gimmick. You already established that you're doing the Attitude Era. Why aren't we getting another WCW Monday Night Nitro arena? Oh, because WWE doesn't let you. Bro, create a fake version of it. If you can't get the right license, all these new arenas that they created for the island, create arenas inspired, and then allow for people with the creation suite to create. Put the assets in the... Dude, they put the Brood music in the game with the Hardy Boys. Why would they do that? Because they know that people already created Edge, Christian, and Gangrel, and they'll give them the music. Like, the assets are already there. So keep sliding in assets into the game for people to do that. Like, and to legitimately do that. I'm not talking about people modding and doing certain things to, like, try to recreate stuff. Like, allow us to actually recreate Attitude Era brawling areas, Attitude Era arenas, more than what we've seen. And personally, I've said this a bunch of times. Dude, hire one of these creators and create a featured page in the community creation suite for people to download developer creations. People that actually work with the 2K team. Can you imagine if there was an actual community page upload where you can download official arenas even if they're not in the ringside pass? The island could have been based on the Monday Night Wars, exactly. That, you know, what I think is that they were working on the island and connecting the island to what happened with the first one, and they were already doing that, and then they just randomly added the Monday Night Wars and the Attitude Era stuff later. I think they just added that because of the ragdoll, the scrapyard, and the weapon physics. I think that's literally... Because I said this, I'm not going to be a hypocrite either, because when the game was coming out and the marketing was happening, I was under the impression that the reason why they called it Monday Night Wars and Attitude Era and they did the hardcore stuff, it was because of the new gameplay stuff that they were adding to the game. And that's what made it Attitude. That's what gave it the attitude. But it ended up being just nostalgia, you're right. So, exactly, the Brood music hasn't been since SmackDown 2 and they brought it back now. So, guys, I'm not going to cry here to close out the stream. I'm going to tell you with a straight face. I've enjoyed the stuff they've given us. It hasn't been perfect. I think everyone understands and knows that we could get past that now. But if I were to go to Creator Fest, half of the shit that I'd asked him, I probably can't even say the answers on stream or on video because they'll have me sign an NDA. So... am I going to hold them accountable, or am I going to go get a bunch of free shit and play the game early to get views? It is what it is, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm confused right now. I'm genuinely saying I'm confused about it because I don't know what route they're taking with all this stuff. I'm not trying to take a jab at the developers or the creators behind the game overall, you know. I really don't know. I'm as confused as everyone out there is, and you know what, bro? I'm just here to enjoy the product. So if I go play the game early because I'm going to enjoy what they've created for what it is, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys think that I'm gonna go play the game early and grill them, like I've kind of given up on that notion that it's going to matter, because that by the time you go play the game early, before the game's already been developed. So talking to them right now or last year is when it matters for the next year. So like if I were to go and tell them something, they probably won't even be able to implement it until like 2K28 or 29, 2 years later down the road or something, just because of the cycle. Jeff Hardy 2000 motion once he gets into the ring is inaccurate. Yeah, there's definitely a couple inaccuracies, but I'll say this all day, every day, and I know people get mad at me for saying this. I don't care that there's inaccuracies. I'd rather have the wrong Tron around the same, like, even if the Tron is off by a couple of years, or the motion, he didn't do that motion till like 3 years later. Like, I don't care if they mix and match, as long as it's on brand with stuff that he actually had and actually did around that time period. So, like, yes, I wouldn't want old Jeff Hardy Tron with young Jeff Hardy Tron, or old Jeff Hardy movement with young Jeff Hardy movement. But if it's within the same time period, I'm okay with that. The Rey Mysterio Jr. is way off. Yeah, like, you know, What do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you, fellas? We could either sit here and complain endlessly about it and be miserable, or enjoy the game when you want to enjoy the game and get off when you're not enjoying it. Yeah, but that comes down to copyrights. That's not really their fault at the end of the day. You know, they're making a game for WWE. You guys got to understand, if WWE doesn't want something to be put in the game or something to be a part of the game, it's not happening. That's another thing that we will never understand because we're not developers working on the game with the restrictions of a company telling you what to do and not to do. So think about it. There's developers that want to put things into the game. There's businessmen and women that are basically the bridge between the creators and the brand of WWE. There's people at WWE that don't want these things to be in the game or be, you know, there's a lot of people involved in this project. It's such a big project and it doesn't always align. Jeff 2000 Tron is only a year off, so it's okay by me. Yeah. You see, exactly, Jay. The devs don't always, too many chefs in their kitchen. So I want to put this to close it out for sure. That's it. This is my closing statement in this stream, and we'll be back this week, probably tomorrow, with another stream. I'm a developer on WWE 2K. I'm reading what you guys are saying online. Oh, wow. Lex Express wants me to work on adding a created brawling area. All right. I go talk to, you know, my department manager. Hey, boss, what's going on? So I have this great idea. I want to create, based on what I saw online, Lex Express and other people, they want to be able to create a brawling area. I think that's a good idea. My boss says, wow, that actually sounds fun. Imagine what people would do with the creations outside of an arena. They'll be able to create all these different venues and, you know, fighting backgrounds. It could be exciting. Okay. Let me go talk to the head in command of whatever. All right. So now my boss is going to take that information and talk to the other head and whoever. Hey, you know, one of my department designers is telling me that, you know, he has a good feeling about creating this area for the brawling stuff. They want to do this, and that. I'm going to see if we have enough money for that. Let me go talk to Lionel Jinx. I go talk to Lionel Jinx, and it's a message that's already been watered down. And I'm not saying this is exactly how the ladder is. Maybe it's bigger, maybe it's shorter, but I'm trying to get to the point. I'm trying to get to the end of it to not lose the storyline. We tell Lionel Jinx, hey, you're the creative director. This is what we've been talking about. We all think it's a great idea. We all want to do this. What do you think about this? Lionel Jinx is going to say, damn, that might be awesome. Well, let me see our budgeting team, what they say. If we could spend time on that, because we have all these other glitches and all these other things we got to work on. Well, that point, you talk to someone else with budgeting, you talk to someone else in priority, and you end up finding out that the idea that the guy originally told his boss and the developer, you know, the message gets lost in the way because there's not enough money, there's not enough time, it's not a priority, there's other things they got to focus on. And as great as that idea sounded, and as much as I wanted to put that out there because Lex Express and the community out there said that they would love this, it's not possible. So does that mean that they don't want to make a good game? Does that mean that they don't want to make a game for the fans that are begging for create a story, create a brawl, create... No, it just means that the game they're making is not lined up with what we want. That's it. So, what are we going to do, bro? That's the one thing I learned in game dev school. Never fall in love with your own ideas. Exactly, bro. Because that's the truth. Because the brand... what if... I'll give you another quick scenario. What if everyone that needed to approve that ends up approving it? And then we go tell WWE that we're going to create a special space for bras. And someone at WWE, the brand management team, says, I don't want Undertaker fighting behind a Barbie house. And I don't want to see, Cody Rhodes fighting in a graveyard or, no, I don't want that. So no, tell your team that they can't do that. Then what? At that point, it's not even on 2K Visual Concept or any of the developers. It was WWE that said no. All of that are those are real scenarios that happen. So just because you have a good idea doesn't mean that idea is gonna flourish into something that's viable and realistic. Some ideas are realistic, some aren't. And I think that we're in a place right now with this game that we want it to be something that it's not. Too much liberty could hurt their brand because there are weird people out there. Exactly. And you could tell me, well, there's people that mod it and there's people that add it. Yeah, that's why their terms and conditions are broken and sometimes they get banned. They get banned when the terms and conditions are broken and they'll get you on the, they'll perma-ban you and take you out. That's all they really can do if you break the terms and conditions. And they may even send a cease and desist depending on what you do to hurt their brand. So that's really what it ultimately comes down to, guys. I'm done rambling. I think we had a good conversation here. I think it's really important because at the end of the day, this is not the exact game that we wished for, but it's not a bad game either. In my opinion, at least. In my opinion. So, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have some fun, man. Grind it out. Let me know how you guys do tomorrow leveling up. If you guys haven't gotten to level 40, we'll catch up and see where we're at. I thought maybe I could stream later, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll stream later tonight because I'm probably gonna play some other games. I'll probably play like Forza or maybe NBA. And I know you guys don't want to see me play that, so I don't feel bad for people getting banned outside of modding, of course. It is what it is, guys. Let's have some fun with hopefully I'll get to 40 tonight. Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm almost there too, but it's gonna take a couple of hours. Yeah, we will watch. Well, I'll think about it. I'll consider it. If not, I'll definitely stream tomorrow because I don't think I have a video planned for tomorrow. So, take a break. Have some fun. Watch AEW pay-per-view. I don't know. I was thinking of what to say, but I'm running out of ideas. Peace.